herzlich willkommen bei JMC, das Online-Magazin. Wir sind heute in Köln vor dem Gebäude 9, wo heute Abend die Airborne Toxic Event spielen werden. Und bei mir sind Mikel und Daren und ich werde denen jetzt mal ein paar Fragen stellen. So, how are you guys?
Hallo, guten Tag.
Hello. Good, thank you.
Perfect. You played a lot of festivals last week. Did you enjoy them?
Did you enjoy the festivals, Darren?
I enjoyed the festivals. Yes, the catering at most of these festivals was awesome. Great food, good audiences. Good times.
I mean, festivals, generally speaking, festivals suck. It's like they're not fun to play. They're like hot and sweaty, and you're on at like 2 in the afternoon, and you're like already drunk, and then you're kind of hungover still from the night before. And then, you know, you go and see bands, and it's like some wafty tent, and you're standing in the back, and you know, but that hasn't been the case this week. They've been so much better.
You play leads and reading next week. Are you looking forward to play that?
Yeah.
They're like seminal English festivals. So yeah, a lot of great bands have played there. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's like one of those events you can like tick off your life as like something you've done. You know, you're like, oh, I played Reading. I played Leeds. I can die a happy person now. You know, it's like one of those great experiences.
You are here for the second time. How do you like Germany?
Germany has the best food. It's a little known fact.
Yeah.
If you're a rock band, the best food in the dressing rooms are from Germany. They've got lots of bread. I don't know if you know that this country's really into bread. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They're also really into chocolate. Did you know that? Germans consume more chocolate than any other country per capita except Switzerland. Did you know that?
What about Switzerland?
That's it. That's it. It goes Switzerland, then Germany. U.S. is like literally half as much chocolate.
We don't know anything about chocolate.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been good. And Cologne is beautiful. We went to the cathedral yesterday and looked at it, and it was really old and big and detailed and ornate. It was fun.
You traveled a lot last time. Are you getting used to it right now?
It's just completely like living in a dream at all times. Like every day is a different experience, and you feel like you're in this waking dream. Like almost like nothing matters. It doesn't like you can literally just here. I'll turn this off.
You go to sleep in Berlin and wake up in Cologne. That's very strange.
And it just feels sort of like nothing that you do has any consequences, and so like that kind of thing is really weird.
Nothing at all.
What about you? Do you enjoy touring?
Yeah, a lot. No, I'm not really tour, so.
Oh, I see.
That's great. Funny guys. Thank you. You're on tour for a long time, and your friends are with you. You made a band up of your best friends.
Sort of. It's more like, well, we all sort of have become good friends. We didn't know each other very well when we first started. Everyone was friends of friends. And we've just all kind of coalesced. I mean, if you spend so much time with people, you know, like it starts to get like you get to know them pretty well. And then like we joke about how like sick of each other we get, but then literally we'll be home for like a day or two, and we'll be like, hey, Darren, you going to Spaceland tonight? What are you up to? You want to get some beers? Go see a rock show?
Go to a British pub and have some pints? What do you say? It's like we're more like family now. Yeah. We become more like brothers and sister than anything else.
Yeah. You get annoyed with your brother or your sister, and then but you love them, you know. And you look, and you can get mad at them and say something, but you're really protective of nobody else can get mad at them, and you know, and it's also like, you know, a family vacation where you're like always in the same thing. You have to like, you know, you have to like get along with people. It requires an actual effort to like get along. It's been a very eye-opening thing.
You worked as an author before. What would you say is the biggest difference between writing songs and writing an article? Or
it's a very different process. It's like a different part of your brain for sure. I don't know. There's a lot of like, both of them. There's a sense of being subversive by saying things that are like kind of true. You know, it's like I think like a politician, for example, is supposed to say things like that are, you know, popular but not really true. And if you're an artist, you know, a writer, or songwriter, or something, your job is to say things that are true but not really popular. You know, and so I guess in that way it's true. And there's a lot of drinking in both, I've noticed.
Writers drink.
Writers definitely drink.
I've noticed that.
Yeah. And then it's a lot more social now, because like I live on this bus with like, you know, 6 people, you know, and all we do is travel around and, you know, sleep on bunks right next to each other, so, and meet new people all the time. The whole thing's become way more social, whereas writing is very solitary, you know.
You know, when you write songs, you're performing them for people.
Yeah.
And you write an article, you know, people are going to read it, and you don't know about it.
Yeah, no, it's one of the, it's like a extemporaneous art form in that way. It's present oriented. You're actually like making it with the people, you know, while they're still in the room. If you paint something, no one ever saw you paint it. It's just up in someone's house, you know. Music's more ephemeral than that.
Okay.
And that's good, because you're all there together. I like that.
Do you think you had otherwise started the rock band?
No, I don't think I would have. It seems a little absurd most of the time. It just seems sort of like stupid. Like I should be on my 2nd novel right now. I should be married, you know, with like a kid or 2. Be dedicated to like the fine art of lawn care.
White House with picket fence.
You know, or just like doing something meaningful, you know, instead of just like traveling around and playing music all the time. Although that's got meaning. It's more just that like I guess I feel sort of like writing's like one of those things that like when you do it, you feel like there's nothing else that you should be doing. And with music, you always feel like you're kind of getting away with something. Like, I get paid for this? Really? Cool.
To come to your current album, why do you think, especially sometimes around midnight, is so successful?
I don't know. Daren, what do you think?
I think people relate to the story, you know, perhaps in a more superficial way. The music is really easy to listen to. You know, it's right there. There's no chorus. It's just 7 verses of a very heartbreaking night that I think people can relate to.
I think that
5 verses. How many verses?
I don't even know. It's just 12 verses of something people can really relate to. It's hard to say, because it's just like, you know, everyone, you know, once you have a song, you put it out in the world, and then it becomes its own thing.
You wrote the songs on your album in a very special situation. Do you know how the songwriting will develop in the future?
Yeah, I've been writing songs lately. A lot of them are about being confused and lost. I just kind of tend to write about what's around me. I wrote some songs about soldiers returning from war, and then I wrote a couple songs about the Bible. There's a song about, I think every rock and roll second record has to be the song about how weird it is when your life changes because your first record did well, that whole thing. So it's one of those.
We didn't change.
The world changed. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I can't really say. I don't really think about it like that. I don't like have an idea for like, all right, a concept. It's more just like you write a song, and for whatever reason that song has a life, you know. And if you put it on a record, it's because you think it's pretty good.
Is it right that you can't really sing before you start the band? So did you learn?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
He was the best singer in the group. That's so we decided that he should probably be the singer.
Daren was the best at playing drums. Actually, Daren was the worst guitarist. That's actually why he ended up being the drummer. Yeah. Actually, no, he owned the drum set, and he had the garage. Oh, actually, you know what it was is that once I figured out that I was what is it? I'm not a baritone. I'm not a tenor. What's the one in the middle? Anyways, once I figured out my range, then suddenly I was like, oh, I have a deep voice. And then suddenly everything, no, that's high. Everything else made a lot more sense at that point, you know? Like I kept trying to like sing high, and I couldn't sing high that well. And then I was like, well, what if I bring it down here? And then suddenly, Chantilly lays at it just suddenly it was like, it made a lot more sense, you know, the whole singing thing. And I learned the difference between singing and screaming, which was a whole thing.
Kind of the hard way. You got sick.
Yeah.
A whole like period of time when he literally couldn't sing. That's when we canceled a bunch of shows, but he can sing. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, the success shows that he can sing. Definitely.
Way, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the interview. I hope you have a nice show tonight.